Hey folks, Gary here. Hey, it's Monday morning. I hope you're having a great Monday. It is beautiful here where we are. It's awesome. Hey, we're looking at the life of Moses. We've been doing that for the last couple of days. And today we're looking at chapter 2, verses 11 to 15, where Moses is now fully grown, but he acts with some immaturity and it costs him. Let's just read it. Verse 11 says this: Many years later, when Moses had grown up, he went out to visit his own people, the Hebrews, and he saw how hard they were forced to work. Maybe he didn't know that before, maybe he did, but also he sees the reality of the slavery, of what's supposed to take place. During his visit, he saw an Egyptian beating one of his fellow Hebrews. After looking in all directions to make sure no one was watching, so this would have taken a bit of time. He's looking around, okay, no one's watching me. Obviously, that Hebrew must be gone as well. He's waited a little bit of time. Moses killed the Egyptian and hid the body in the sand. The next day, when Moses went out to visit his people again, he saw two Hebrew men fighting. "Why are you beating up your friend?" Moses said to the one who had started the fight. The man replied, "Who appointed you to be our prince and judge?" Well, obviously someone did, but moving on. "Are you going to kill me as you killed the Egyptian yesterday?" Then Moses was afraid, thinking, because you weren't allowed just to kill anybody, Moses was afraid, thinking, everyone knows what I did. And sure enough, Pharaoh heard what had happened, and he tried to kill Moses. But Moses fled from Pharaoh and went to live in the land of Midian. When Moses arrived in Midian, he sat down beside a well. So we read this, and obviously something very dramatic is taking place in Moses' life. He's seen the reality of what's taken place with the Hebrews, and it just anger comes up inside of him, right? Vengeance comes up inside of him. He wants to get even. He wants to take things into his own hands. And obviously, it takes some time because he's looking around. He's making sure the Egyptian's all by himself and he's by himself. And he takes matters into his own hands and he kills the man. Now, we can argue all about justice and all kind of things in there. The point is, Moses knew what he was doing was wrong. That's why he waited for no one to watch. And now he's paying the price for it. Now he has to hide, and he has to go out and give up everything he has to be in the desert by himself. Here's the thing. None of this surprised God. And God's going to use this for the future to do great things. But there is a lesson in that for us. Don't just run out and try and grab something with your own hands or deal with something in your own ability. Seek God first. See what God wants to do. You'll never go wrong in asking God first.